Hello, I'm Cami Guest, and I'll be covering Silko's Yellow Woman, Kincaid's Girl, and Morson's Recitative. Yellow Woman was written by Leslie Marmon Silko. The story is an adaptation of a folktale of the Yellow Woman who is usually raped or abducted, and she typically returns home with a child from her abductor. Silko's Yellow Woman portrays the sexual desires of women through the narrator's encounter with Silva. In the beginning of the passage, the narrator shows this desire when she describes her thigh touching his. And while the narrator is intrigued by Silva, she also longs for home. Furthermore, the outside world has a political dimension that can be seen in the altercation between Silva and the rancher. In the end, the narrator returns home to her family and accepts herself as a yellow woman. Girl is a prose poem, and a prose poem extends to the end of the page but has poetic qualities like rhythm. And it is written by Jamaica Kincaid, and it is based in Antigua. Girl is one long sentence that includes repeating phrases, and this would be a good thing to remember for our test. In case this passage is on the passage identification section, because it is just one long sentence and it does have a bunch of repeating phrases, so it'd be easy to pick out. There are also two interruptions that are in italics, and this is the listener speaking to the speaker. And it shows us that the speaker does not necessarily know the listener as well as she thinks she does, and this causes us to question the reliability of the speaker. The rigorous advice that the speaker gives the listener helps show the gender roles in this society. Recitative was written by Toni Morrison, and it is French for a form of music that balances spoken and sung words for the progression of the plot, and it's typically used in opera. So this short story expresses racial discrimination without clarifying the races of the girls. The main characters are Twyla and Roberta, who meet in an orphanage and become best friends, their mothers who teach them racist behaviors, and Maggie, a disabled woman who their girls pick on. Motherhood is a prominent role because the girls meet due to their mother's inability to care for them, and they are later on opposite sides of the desegregation of schools because each feel that they have their children's best interest at heart. And one of the mothers is sick and the others is a dancer. Twyla is a biological mother and Roberta is a stepmother. Another big part of this short story was memory, because each girl had a different memory of their treatment toward Maggie, but they both conclude that they projected their hatefulness toward Maggie because she was disabled, and this shows the human tendency to mistreat those who are less fortunate. And this is my works cited page. So I wish you all the best of luck on the test.